Right. And of course, next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be jumping on to our next presentation of the day. We're going to be entertained by our next speaker, which is going to be none other than Mr. Nicholas Segar from Rev Media Group, where he's going to be talking and presenting on Ejen Ali. All right. So this is going to be a game that is basically made revolving around Ejen Ali itself, which is Agents Arena, Ejen Ali. All right. So without further ado, let me just check if Mr. Nicholas Segar is there. Nick, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Let me try to share my screen kejap, Give me like
All right,
1 minute.
no worries, Nick. All right. So in the
Just make
meantime,
sure.
ladies and gentlemen, just a general reminder that later on in the afternoon, pada waktu tengah hari, kita akan edarkan kita punya keyword untuk check-in yang ketiga ataupun yang pertama untuk hari ini dan ketiga untuk seluruh sesi untuk semalam dan juga hari ini, dan kita akan edarkan keyword yang terakhir pada penghujung rancangan kita pada hari ini lebih kurang pada pukul 5.15 petang ini. Alright. Dan seperti biasa, if you have any inquiries, kalau ada sebarang pertanyaan ataupun soalan, pastikan anda boleh bertanya bersama dengan admin kita di Telegram. Anda boleh private message beliau di situ dan insyaAllah kita akan respon pada persoalan anda. Alright. In the meantime, kita akan bersama-sama dengan Cik Nicholas Sagau sebentar sahaja lagi. Beliau akan present berkenaan dengan game Ejen Ali Agents Arena sebentar sahaja lagi. Jika ada sebarang pertanyaan dengan beliau berkenaan dengan game itu, anda bolehlah drop di bahagian komen dan dia boleh baca dan akan respond accordingly. Alright. So sebentar kita tengah menunggu Cik Nick untuk set up. Alright, Nick, you good?
Yeah, I can't see your face.
Oh, you can't see me?
I can see you, but you're quite small, like trying to figure out.
Okay, unfortunately, small too small. So basically, they, not important. So they just made it smaller and all this. It's very normal. It's okay. I'm used to it. It's okay.
You're used to it, huh? Yeah.
It's okay, lah. All right. It's great to hear from you again. It's been a while, and yeah, anytime you're ready, you can just kickstart your session.
Right, I can everyone see my screen? Boleh nampak? Share screen nampak? Boleh
Boleh nampak, right. Yes, correct.
Wah, cantik. I like the group chat room laju. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nicholas. I'm from Rev Media Group. We are part of the Media Prima larger group. Today I will talk about Ejen Ali. Tadi my friend Desmond tadi very technical, so you guys gotta give me a bit of leeway. Sebab my technical background on game development is not so strong, but today I hope to bring you a little bit more on streaming and how do we market the game. Soalan about marketing, live streaming ni, the one you can ask me. Nanti technical question not too much. My colleague Adrian, who's supposed to be in the call, will help to answer some of this question. So quick round. Can I find out siapa dekat sini buat apa game development? Just check, angkat tangan, whatever you put dekat. How do you interact? Siapa angkat tangan? Angkat tangan siapa game developer? Game developer. Berapa orang? Just check dekat letak dalam group chat. Game developer. Just start game developer. I see how many people inside. Ni satu, dua orang je, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, boleh tahan. Okay, let me find out siapa streamer. Streamer ramai kot. Streamer tak? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, banyak streamer kat sini. Okay, next question. So kenapa I tanya is just to give me a bit of idea. Nanti I pitch banyak sangat benda lain then not relevant. So what about siapa dekat sini student? Type student dekat sini. Student? Chat group? Student, not me. Me student. Ramai juga student ni. Ramai student ni. Okay, and lastly, siapa kerja kat game developer ataupun kerja sendiri pernah buat game. Banyak question tadi pasal nak develop game development. Student. Siapa kerja sendiri? Okay, ada kerja sendiri. Game pirate mana? Lama. Okay. Menganggur. Okay bro, menganggur kita buat streamer boleh buat duit je. Alright, and lastly, bagi interaction sikit bangun pagi ni. Can you type where you from? Kalau Sarawak, orang Sarawak. Kalau Sarawak type Sarawak. Kalau Melaka, Sabah, Kuala Lumpur, Perak. Lama ni. Boleh lawan ni. Banyak juga. Okay. We have people from Gombak, Putrajaya, Selangor, Kelantan. Ada orang Korea lah, Yusri. Jauh orang dari Korea ni tengok streaming kau. Okay, right. Let's start the presentation. Thank you for interacting as I present. You can ask me question. Nanti kita balik go through your question on the side. So today I'm going to talk about Ejen Ali. I think as you know, Ejen Ali is developed by Media Prima together with Wow Studios. Wow Studios is our our studio that develop all the creative content, and Media Prima, we use our marketing platform, our streaming platform to promote the content as across. So this is just overview of kita punya group, just to give you an idea. I come from yang paling kecil sini on the right here. So I come from a digital group. And currently, we have about 39 products, under the Media Prima Group, Rev Media Group. We reach about 15 million audience across. In terms of numbers, we are number one versus Facebook and Google. In Malaysia je lah, jago kampung lah sikit. In Malaysia, so we have about 15 million audience. Most of them, you have seen some of this site because you are probably in the group of audience that reads the site. We have, from English Network, we have SAYS. We also run IGN Southeast Asia. We operate from here for Southeast Asia for a few countries. We have for the Malay Network, of course, paling popular is TV3. But we also have other things like Obulan, just to pick a few. We also have Waktu Solat. Waktu Solat, if you're using Waktu Solat, the lifestyle app, you basically that's a part of our service, a part of our app. And also we have digital asset from like our radio station like Hot FM and such. We also have we have this Chinese network. So basically, we will cut across Malaysia audience. We have the Malay networks, of Chinese network. We have a few titles there. We have FTV, of course. Lepas tu ada. We have a smaller sites like Viral Charm and Rojala for younger Chinese audience. And of course, our biggest network is the news network lah. Metro. I think you're all familiar with Metro, Berita Harian, and all that. Okay. Lama tak dengar On FM. Oh lama. Boleh dengar, boleh cakap Cina ni. On FM. Tune into On FM. So today I'm going to talk about Ejen Ali a bit more. Okay. So Ejen Ali, we have currently developed up to date we developed about 4 games of Ejen Ali since we started gaming. Media Prima started gaming tahun 2016. In fact, 2016. Our first gaming was out from a hackathon bersama-sama dengan MDEC. We basically before the series keluar dekat TV, we already had a hackathon to develop Ejen Ali game. We call students, we call game developer. We had I think it was 24 hours hackathon to come up with an idea and concept. Masa tu we had at least about 40 participants masuk to hack the game and basically come up with the concept to basically make 2 games. One of the first two was Ejen Ali Emergency, which I think you can see it in the store right now. That game dah lama dah. Dia dah how long have we been? We launched it in 2018, so that's about 3 years already in the store, almost 4 years. Currently, the game is streamed quite a lot. This is one of the things that maybe I want to highlight. A lot of the things that nak promote game Ejen Ali ni, we didn't do a lot of marketing on YouTube, right? We of course kita pakai kita punya TV station, website to promote, tapi tak sangka orang masuk, so orang suka kan, especially the IP of the game. So we had a lot of people streaming the game. A lot of this, for example, this streamer, we had almost 1.2 million views and tak bayar pun streamer ni. So they enjoy the game, they play the game, basically they share with their friends, right? So I think that's very important. You punya a lot of the things that you need to look at when you develop a game, work on a game, is to make sure that it's enjoyable. And paling important, boleh viralkan, right? Kalau you can viralkan, you like to share with your friends, then it makes sense for them to stream it. So in this case, we actually have quite a bit of streamer, streaming our game without us even paying for it, right? Kita cuba juga buat streaming sendiri, tapi dia tak macam legit lah. So tak ramai orang tengok the stuff that we basically stream on our own. So yang legitnya, I think very good streamer. I think apa stream game kita, we rasa right sebab kena pick by the KOL. So I think that's something that you can look at, sharing with your friends and really making game that is shareable to the main audience. One of the reason kenapa game, of course, very popular is because of TV series. I know banyak yang tanya kat sini bila season baru lagi. Season baru is coming soon. We're also working on in a movie. I think all of us enjoy the first movie. We're working on the second movie soon. But yeah, so new seasons are coming as well. But one of the reason kenapa game ni popular when we launch it is because we launch it together, strategic marketing dengan the series on TV, right? If you see here, every time Ejen Ali goes on TV, we actually get a lot of people downloading the game. In fact, when during the peak, paling peak game ni people are playing, the gameplay of the game was higher than the TV series. Almost at peak lah. So saya selalu berborak dengan my kawan yang manage TV series. Hey, the game is even people watching it or playing it longer than the TV series. So macam ni gaduh-gaduh sikit lah. But it's good to know that the game engagement is even as sama level dengan the TV series itself. The TV series was so good. Of course, the app was good. We even had Asia kolaborasi untuk paint one of the aeroplane as on an Ejen Ali. I think it's still around. You can still see it. Very we're very proud of it because not every day an IP gets an option to partner like this with Ejen with Asia. Even in fact, dekat dalam Asia, this particular flight, you can actually get a lot of merchandise for Ejen Ali, and at one point kita actually allow people to download the game in the aeroplane itself. So kolaborasi cantik, marketing pun cantik sebab it's really because IP is strong. One of the things that kalau you nak develop game sendiri, you kena figure out a really good IP, localized IP that gives strength to your whole gameplay. Because I think like what I think Desmond shared quite a lot just now was talking about creating a very technical game, right? So like Desmond and the team, they punya standard tu sama dengan orang-orang overseas kan. So kalau kita orang local ni like us, if we technicality is not as strong, one of the things that kita emphasize is tengok macam mana kita kuatkan IP, so it travels across. Walaupun game tu sama dengan some of the game, tapi orang suka the IP. And this is the current analytics of the existing game, the emergency. Sekarang ni ada monthly active user 200,000 orang. Its average time is still 23 minutes. We haven't been updating this game. Apologize kalau ada orang main tu, and we have a lot of comment dekat store, email kita orang kenapa tak update game ni sebab we actually working with a game. This is what we're talking about today. Basically, Ejen Ali, Ejen Arena. This is a game that we work for. Dah lama dah we working with our partners for. It's a multiplayer game. Kalau multiplayer ni dia a bit complex sikit. Actually, initially the game was launch already. We had problem with the multiplayer function because the first time kita buatkan game ni, tapi so far it's gone on beta. You can download on the store. You basically can play it. We have almost about 100,000 people MAU so far playing the game, but we will continue to market the game. Basically, the game is quite straightforward, like how any of your multi game. Basically, you can call the hero, which is basically Ejen Ali lah. You can actually play against bot, or you can invite your friends to play with you. The goal is to basically capture zone and actually, of course, knock out your enemy lah. Dalam Ejen Ali kita kita we make sure tak ada orang bunuh orang lah. So violent sikit. Kita pakai kita pakai the word knock them down. Alright. The target user is of course for multiplayer. Of course, Ejen Ali fans lah. So, but the main thing is to focus on multiplayer punya audience because the first 4 games that kita develop are all single player. Now the challenge with all single player game is of course kita punya lifespan of the stage is very, very short. Every time kita update satu stage habis 2-1 minggu ataupun kalau play yang selalu main even 24 hours one stage habis. So it's very hard to untuk sustain because to make the game sustainable you can ambil revenue lah, right? We cannot update the game without being able to update stages, and of course cannot make revenue, we cannot pump the money back lah, right? So that's a challenge with the single player game. So that's why we went with the multiplayer, and hopefully if all goes well, this is one of our longer games that we going to continue to support. Like I said, we basically developed for Ejen Ali. It's the battle is 3 on 3. You can actually each player need to capture 3 zones during the game, and of course there's a lot of enemy as you go along as you climb through the stages, and it's an average of about game is about 3 to 6 minutes game. I think some of people will finish it much earlier than the average lah. This is the menu. You can download the game already. I know some of you trying to download. You can give feedback to us as we continue to make it better. You can select multiplayer or select your agent. By default, Ejen Ali is your main agent, and then Alicia as well. As you go along, 2 more stars there. Rosa is also available as a few character that we made for free. Then as you go along, you can actually unlock some of the different heroes. We continue to update the heroes, then make more fun for you guys to see all your favorite hero playing. You can also do power at the moment, I think you can see some of the gameplay nanti. There's different stage you can actually do power upgrade. They are also, you can actually then once you start to basically select your character, you can actually start to invite your friends in the lobby. You can do in-app purchase as well. This is the gameplay. I'll play it and try to narrate it to you. This is when you get to the game. You select get ready, basically using your head. So it's optimized for mobile because our target market for Malaysia kan very mobile. Maybe in the future the game is very successful, we might able to build other platform for platform only. So this is standard tech. Basically, when the enemy comes in, you can use your power. Mainly Ejen Ali yang pakai yo-yo the enemy as you move on. Then I think the current controller, you might experience some lagging, but we are, as I said, it's our first game. Kita kasih chance sikit lah as we make it better. There are also power, like I said, there are power boosts. You can actually buy add-on a boot. Dia punya kasut tu, you akan laju moving as you move on. Right? These are the, you can try out some of the function. Am I lagging? Oh, okay tak? You're lagging. Macam banyak komen I'm lagging my streaming. I think video is lagging, but so long you can see me narrate through, should be okay. I'll play some of the game nanti kejap. Zoom in problem, okay. Kan zoom aku kan. Uh, okay, lagging Okay, I think because I'm playing the video. Okay, soon as I finish, okay, let me fast forward the video. I suppose nanti we continue to talk about the game itself. Okay, so this is the game. I can play you the trailer. Hopefully ada sound. Sekejap. This is the actual game with the sound in the background. So some of the games, basically inside the game, you actually try to use the background sound of the actual video itself. One of the zones, try to capture. Alright, I can see some of you trying to get it. So we'll try to include segala macam down the road. Maybe we use it to launch the game. So let's go to the next. Okay, I'll skip this because Melly can go and play now lah dekat the store. I think some of you dah layan dah. I hope it's a longer gameplay for you guys. Okay, so let me go into the streaming bit, right? I think games are, like I said, all of you develop games and they're really good games outside. So one of the things that we are going to launch is esports version of this Ejen Ali Arena. The esport version comes about inspiration because dekat Rev Media Group, we've been doing esports tournament. We using all the usual game lah, Mobile Legend, PUBG and all that. So one of the things that we are going to start to experiment using the streaming method is of course running a tournament. Running tournament is banking on our current channel. We have the Ejen Ali channel. We have 1.7 million subscriber. So soon, actually, right after Raya, we're going to start, experiment this out to actually having a running tournament on this channel. And in part of the launching of this game, we will basically launch a Merdeka tournament of Ejen Ali. Basically, it's going to be the first esports tournament based on a local IP that runs by a local company. This is going to be based on the TV series, of course. Tapi sekarang ni kita akan target starting from 14-year-old and above, because the audience for this game is much younger. This is also one of the things that you might want to see. Kalau nanti you stream, you need to look at your audience kan. Sebab Ejen Ali punya audience is 14 and above, and you can actually create game and title based on content based on the target audience. You can tengok statistic on the dashboard and find out who are the people, where are they from, and when you create content, you need to take in consideration that where they are demographic wise. So for example, kalau you banyak you streamer, people follow your streaming, you see them in Sarawak or you see them in Sabah, or you try to create content relating to the audience, right? So that's something that you can tips for you when you create streaming content. It will be promoted across our platform. And then hopefully we'll find the first Ejen Ali esports champion sometime in August when we launch it during the Merdeka. And after that, we will have a UPSR Cup Wah, banyak UPSR. I don't know whether there will be UPSR Cup this year. I don't know whether there will be a UPSR this year, but we'll definitely do a UPSR Cup. A simple, relax kind of tournament. Basically, masa cuti, budak-budak can actually play throughout the weeks. It's a 3-weekend tournament. We will do like fun and games. Kalau boleh kita akan bawa mascot Ejen Ali to studio and do interaction during the tournament. And then it's basically student lah playing and have fun, and there will be 2 weekends, 1 weekend final. I was talking to my team, esport team. We will try to get caster yang mantap-mantap lah. I'm trying to call my friends and all the yang caster Mobile Legend yang popular, we bring them just for fun and see how they casting Ejen Ali. Nanti I think I will invite my MC tadi pun also nak casting. Dia pun nak caster power juga dia kata tu. If all goes well, kita akan mulakan League Ejen Ali sendiri. This is of course quite ambitious for us at the moment, tapi kita rasa kalau ada demand untuk the first 2 tournament, we definitely think that a tournament is possible to do. Hopefully, we basically, we can copy the existing tournament, which publics are very familiar with, like macam NPL, the PUBG punya tournament, quite simple format. Qualifier, we even depending on the demand, we probably can do qualifier for different region. Borneo, Eastern region, Northern kita buatkan different category, and also then we bring them into a final. The formations are there, basically 4 teams, 4 to 3 players and 1 substitution. Working closely with different ministry, different level. Kalau boleh, we basically can work with also the state esports people as well, or even schools. Kalau you kenal sekolah-sekolah yang ada esports dekat sekolah rendah ke, sekolah menengah ke, kalau nak involve nanti kalau kita launch league, you can let us know, we can interact there. But yeah, at the moment kita nak tengok 2 kategori. One is below, one is a student category and possibly one open category. Yang takut open category ni, I think all the players very expert lah. So all of you expert in Mobile Legends. So my team cakap takutlah nanti main buka open tournament nanti kalah terus, banyak short game. So we will see about that. But of course, if we see the demand is well, we probably can do a more complex stage in the future. It's a nanti budak nangis ya. Nanti we make sure that budak tak akan lawan bapak lah. So so ada balance sikit lah in the tournament. Yeah, so all of these tournaments, of course, currently in the condition of COVID and MCO, CMCO, mana-mana CMCO lah. All of it on streaming. You will see us using a lot of streaming to basically deliver this content to our audience. We also done potentially putting some of this tournament on TV nantilah. Itu saya akan plan lah dengan my team. But hopefully kalau boleh buat, I can also show it on TV nanti sama-sama dengan the title, or even when we launch the new movie itself. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share. This is my email. Kalau you nak, I think all of you just know nak suggest where to do the tournament, buat collaboration with you all for streamer boleh. That's my email, nicholas.sagau@rammedia.my. You can email me. I'll try to, I will try to reply and get to you guys, for any collaboration or partnership. Even if you think you wanna stream the game, bagi tahu, we can actually see how we can help you. We can do collaboration. Maybe everyone here can, start streaming Ejen Ali, and we group you in one of those playlist channel kita ada. Boleh juga. I hope you enjoy the game. Yeah, I'll probably take a few questions. Okay, banyak question ni. Okay, let me maybe I unshare dulu. Maybe some of you complain tadi ada lagging kan. I'll stop sharing dulu. Then I can text some of your question. Chat. Okay, let me start with the question tadi. Okay. Let me start first few. Do you all sponsor live streaming for Ejen Ali? If yes, what streamer criteria follow? Okay, if not, why not? Okay, so like I said just now, I think I just mentioned quickly. I think we can look at the option of getting you guys to stream the game. But of course, like any marketing campaign kita buat, kita kena tahu strategi lah, right? Maybe we do marketing campaign where you stream in different language, different Malaysian language, language slang, maybe Kelantan slang ke, Sarawak punya slang ke. We can do a funny campaign. Good suggestion. Maybe we can do that. You can email me. You got my email tadi. We don't mind. And what are the criteria? All depends. It all depends on what thing you stream on your website kan, or your YouTube or Facebook. Kadang-kadang ni banyak streamer they stream different type of content. It's quite hard to get suddenly switching to a different content if you're for example you always review devices phone ke, tiba-tiba you buat streaming game kan, kadang-kadang algorithm YouTube won't recognize that you are a streamer for game, then you don't get a lot of traction. So kita akan tengok lah you punya channel tu, what are the follower that you have. You stream a game, you probably get a lot more people interacting with you. That means we will basically work with you. Will you sponsor a top 5 winner for MDEC Prima streaming competition? Boleh. We basically, if we can do this together, and we can basically, maybe we can do a follow-up of this particular program nanti. That when we launch the streaming platform itself, we can do a tournament on this Prima streaming competition. Any more questions? Ads are used to monetize free game people. Okay. Yes. Use. Okay, another question. Is there any planning expanding the character pool for the game? Okay. Yes, we are planning to extend the character, but of course, like I said, I think I said earlier just now, it all depends on resources lah. I think Mr. Desmond pun cakap it's depend on how we scale the game, right? In the masa-masa mula, when we launch our game, we used to develop a game tu besar-besar, end to end. But in the end, we realized actually some of the function of character people are not using at all. So what we usually do is we build X amount of character, X kind of stage, and we'll see how people are playing with the game. With those data, with those information, then we can decide what other character, what other kind of stage we can do next. Right? In fact, we've developed a very big game back in 2017 or 18 called Jet Revolution. I think you guys watched the Jet Revolution movie many years ago. That game itself, we invested so much money in it. Sebab kita rasa we can develop a stage from multiple stage. But at the end, we realized people are just in one of different stage, enjoy two different stage, right? Then we lost the resources opportunity there. So we will continue to extend, but based on data. What the future for emergency? Yeah, so we don't have any plan for it yet because currently the team is 100% on the new game. We will look at it as we develop launch this last game, this latest game. In fact, if you look at the UI UX of the arena game, it's actually we copying it from we basically bawa dari Ejen Ali Emergency. A lot of the learnings we are at the emergency game, we basically brought it to the Ejen Ali arena, and hopefully arena is one of the things that we will continue to sustain lah. But we don't have current plan, to be honest with you, for this game, for the emergency game. Okay. Free games. How about instead ads make a lot of weapon? Sama juga untuk develop all this skin and weapon, it takes a lot of resources. We have to balance between our profit and margin lah. We run a business. you will know, what are the ones that's making you money and how much you can invest into the game more, right? Email saya tadi is I type again. It's Nicholas dot okay. Send it again in the email. How about create some new map? Yes, new map are coming up as well for not for emergency. We will do new map for arena. Yeah, so there definitely be one of the things that we are planning for you. Any other question? It feels like a lot of local streamers support local game dev, but support is not mutual. Any kind of these streamers also run a business per engagement code. Okay, so I don't fully understand the question, but yeah, that's what I mean. We're very open to collaboration. You can email me. We can see how we can work together. Even for, I think there's a lot of people here are streamers. I'm more happy to work with you guys when we launch the game. Might not be in a monetary position, but we can actually work something out. We can partner and launch the game. Banyak idea kalau kita put our ideas together, collaborate together. I think there's a lot of idea to support a lot of local game, local business. For esports arena right now, not emergency for esports arena right now. Okay. Yeah, so the esports is more for arena, not for emergency. Mainly emergency is not a multiplayer game. We tried dekat on ground to do emergency, people come and play, but not fun lah. You playing on your own. So the main thing is to play with your friends. So that's why I created 3-on-3. Yes, emergency is a one person player. Scene Tamil. Yeah, scene, that's one of our best scene in the in the movie. Aspects into. First time I think before we went on premiere, we were watching the first scene. That was I enjoyed the scene the most. I was sitting next to the as like Brony Power lah, dibuat storyline tu cantik. What I mean was, why our local developer are not reaching out to local developer? I guess, okay, again, it's a fair question. I guess it's more like a lot of time we don't know who the streamers are because a lot of the streamers that we use are the streamers that kita collaborate for many times already. In fact, most of these streamers are local. We use it for esports tournament. So that's why if you want to collaborate, you can reach out, email to me. Kita can explore because sometimes terlalu banyak kan channel out there. So if you can stand out and actually email us, we can actually explore something to work together. Do you have a place where we can reach out to all local streamer? Ni question to MDEC ni. MDEC, we need to put a directory for local streamer. On the MDEC, Yusri is something to call. Take note right now, bro. I think that will be very helpful. We can see where the streamers are. Because different type of streamer kan, yang 1 juta, 2 juta, and then there's 100,000, there's a 10,000, there's a 5,000, there's a nano one as well. So yeah, I think it'd be nice to have a list for all the streamers. For Malaysian streamer on Twitch, we do have a team where we actually reach out to Malaysian. Great, there you go. Ini multiplayer ini letak family like a friendly game. Lagi tak berapa violent. Yes. That's on purpose. We basically, when we work with our IP partner, which is basically WoW Studios, one of the things that we make sure with Ejen Ali to make sure that it's not violent. In fact, if you see our first draft of the game, dia darah. So we end up, we work together, but we realize actually doesn't fit for the brand and IP. I think that's something that when you create one IP as well, you must stick to what the IT started out to be, then you tak pergi tak goyang lah, right? So you basically can develop a brand for your IP. So it's a non-violent game. Let me take last question. What kind of game engine? Let me just move on. Okay, I think it's pretty much. I agree with Desmond. Should make sure there's a list for us to look at streamers. I'm more than happy to work on something. To work together. Right. So that's pretty much on my end. Going back to the very handsome host, I think he's standing waiting for me to have this.